Hi, it's me. It's Brandon, and I have missed you a lot. I wish I could be posting more on this channel. There's a lot that's been going on in my life, and I really just wanted to say hi and have a conversation with you, so that you know I'm still here and I'm going to be gambling again. I don't know when, but I kind of want to go through what's been happening in the last couple of months, so there's clarity, and then you know where I stand with you, and kind of where you stand with me, and we can kind of just have a fun little night here with this free play, this old Triple Stars machine. I think I need to get my glasses before we get started. I think so. Yeah, hold on one second. I do need to get my glasses. Maybe. Yeah, I think so. Hold on. 'Cause I'm blind. All right. First of all, can you hear me? Let's start with that. Let's start with an audio check. Let's just make sure we have everything in order as far as sound. Let me know where you are watching from tonight. Great. Thank you, Buffy. All right, so what we have here is an old Triple Stars machine, and this came from Seneca Allegheny Casino. It has been here in the... I'm in a friend's place, and it's amazing because like the last... Gosh, if you've been to a casino, I would say, you know, in the last little while, you've noticed that these are becoming extinct, and they really are. I mean, to the point where, you know, we're going to get to the point where they're not going to be in casinos. So it's still kind of cool to play these, and this is what I really love playing the most. All right, so I wanted to kind of just do a little test here while we're talking, and we're going to play. We're going to spin the reels a little bit here. But you know, like let's say you had $100. So we started with what, like $580? Let's say $580. Like, how long does that really last you? Can you take $100 into a casino and play this 3-reel? So I just got back from Rome, and I was there for 12 days. I went to Rome, and I was in Italy and Greece, and I was on the Celebrity cruise ship. It was the Celebrity, what was it? Which one was it? It was the Edge. And we went to Naples, and we went to Mykonos, Greece, and Rhodes, Greece, and Santorini, which was really nice in Greece. And of course, I did some gambling there. I had very little intention of gambling, and we all say that, right? But I ended up winning 4,000. I was up 4,300 by the end of the cruise. It was crazy because I'm going to tell you a little bit about if you haven't been on a cruise and it's something that you want to do, and you do gamble. I highly recommend you do it. Now, you may have to pay for your first cruise, and you may not have to pay for your first cruise. It just depends on what your gambling status is. So if you gamble with Caesars, or if you gamble with MGM or another property, and you have a pretty good status with them where you are like a VIP and you get comped rooms and food, then you may be eligible for a free cruise. And there is a website called You Are Comped. The letter U, the letter R, and then COMPED. You Are Comped. You can Google that and then sign up. And what they do is, it's basically like a tier match system. If you qualify, you will be able to cruise on pretty much any cruise line for free. You Are Comped. I don't know if you know anything about that, please put it in the comments. It's something that I'm new to, but I do have status with Celebrity, so I do get to cruise on Celebrity for free anywhere in the world at any time, which is, once I went the first time and I went to the casino, the next day I got a card on my door that said, hey, you are eligible for a complimentary cruise. And then from there I'd go on that cruise, and then it got to the point where I can go on as many cruises as I want. So if that's something that you're into, definitely go check it out. Because it's for you and a guest, and all you end up doing is paying the port charges and the taxes, which I'm going to just say, give or take, will run you around $200. Now, depending on how many nights you go and where you're going, it may be as much as $300. That's still a good deal. That's per person for a balcony stateroom. And like I said, I just got back from Rome, and it cost me like $250 for everything. So the other thing I want to talk about, other than the trip, was my last scheduled live streams from Las Vegas, because there was a lot of like unanswered questions, and people were wondering why I had 3 scheduled live streams, okay? And this was the week of the NFL draft. 3 scheduled live streams, and I only ended up doing 1. So let me tell you what happens on a typical trip for me to Las Vegas. And let me tell you where it went wrong, just so you kind of can get like the reality of gambling and what happens when you do have like a YouTube channel where you gamble. So let's start with the basics, okay? So I have to put in a request to do live streams at El Cortez ahead of time. So they're very accommodating and some of the nicest people to work with. Actually extremely accommodating, okay? So they 100% of the time, whenever I need a private table and I request to film or I request to live stream, we are able to do it. So shout out to El Cortez. They really are a fantastic partner. So I make the reservation to live stream. I believe it was, let's just say it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, okay, for example. So I get there Monday afternoon, and I go right to the El Cortez and I get checked in and everything. And so I go down and I'm filming, actually live, doing Ultimate Texas Hold'em. So the session goes really bad. Now, I brought enough money to do 3 live streams. I went a little over budget on the very first live stream. The cards weren't good, and you know, we all have days like that. So now I just got into town, okay, and there we go. So I just get into town, I have a really bad losing session, and I've got I've got the budget in my hand for the next 2 live streams. Let's say $3,000, okay, so $1,500 per live stream. Now, I made a promise to myself that when I went to Vegas, I would only gamble when it was content for the channel, okay? I have not been able to live up to this promise every single time I've gone to Vegas. So on that first night, when I lose, I think I lost like $2,000. So I'm already into my second night budget. So I'm down to like, $2,000 left or whatever for the rest of the trip. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna go win that back, which is something we all do and we shouldn't do, but we go chase the losses. And I go to another casino, and I'm up or whatever, and then I go down, and so I end up losing my entire budget that night, like right afterwards. So now I have no money for the rest of the live streams. It's like, oh, no problem. I always have a backup. I've got my bank, I have my ATM. So I go to the ATM, and I pull out another $2,000. Now this is my entire budget for the remaining 2 days. So like the next morning I get up and I go and I find another place to gamble, and I end up losing. Like now I'm down another 4,000, and so I have no money. I was not disciplined. I did not take my own advice. I didn't follow my own rules about gambling only for the channel, and if I can be completely honest with you, I wish that I could be recording or live streaming some of the sessions that I've played away from the channel. And if I were to follow my own advice by not playing unless it's for the channel, then you would see all this amazing content. Because I have done sessions where it would have been amazing. Like, I'll give you an example. So I was on the Celebrity Edge, right? The cruise. Now I won $4,300 over the course of a week. I had some. I hit quads. I had amazing hands. I played some high stakes blackjack. I mean, all this stuff that I don't do on the channel because it just number one, it's a process to get set up to film, right? You got to go and put the request in, and then you have a certain budget. Whereas like, you're on the cruise for a week. You don't really have a budget. You have the chips with you all week long. The stuff that you win and you accumulate it. So anyway, so there's that. So all of this stuff combined, like, I just felt like I needed to like kind of step back just a little bit. I mean, I know I went to Europe with, honestly, I thought I was not going to gamble. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to give myself a very small but very nice budget of $1,000. And that's going to be $1,000 for the entire cruise. So I sat down at the Ultimate Texas Hold'em table, and it was a $10 minimum. So I played like 25 a hand, and I'd win $200, and then I would quit. And I kind of just did that for almost the whole cruise. And then what happened was, I won some free play. I won a random $500 in free play drawing. And then the night afterwards, I won like another $300 in free play from like a random drawing. And then I just happened to be like, I was talking to a buddy of mine who was playing very like, $400 or $500 a hand, and he saw me over by the table, and I'm just watching him play. And he goes, hey, you want to sit down and play? I'm like, nah, it was a $25 table. I was just kind of watching. So he puts $100 on a spot for me and tells me to sit down. He's like, here you go. Here, you could play this. So, and I wish he would have just given me 4 greens for four $25 chips instead of one $100 chip. But I ended up winning the hand, and then I got $200 worth of greens, and then I was on my way. I think I won like $500 with his $100 that he gave me. So it was very generous, very, very cool. So that was kind of like my experience on the ship. And like I said, I didn't know that I'd be coming home with a nice little bankroll of $4,300. I'm going to kind of pause there for a second. I want to just look at the chat because I know we had some questions, and I just was so I wanted to tell that story and not be like get distracted. But let me go back and just if you have any questions about what we've talked about or what you've heard, let me know. All right. I really appreciate you being here. So I guess I should say that there will be more live streams from Vegas on this channel. I just don't know. Hey, Gambling Granny, how you doing? By the way, if you want to, you know what I was gonna say. I didn't really post any pictures of my I didn't really post any pictures of my trip. Okay, gotcha. All right, Right, caught up with the chat. So I didn't really post any pictures of my trip. I did a lot. I do like Instagram stories. But if you do want to follow my Instagram stories, they're pretty entertaining. At least I feel like I entertain myself, anyways. And I'm just at Brandon O'Brien, BrandonObrien, and that's on Instagram and Twitter. But I'm on Instagram more, like all the time. So I wanted to just come clean about that last trip to Vegas because it didn't go like the other ones, and honestly, I was embarrassed to have to cancel. So I canceled one, right? I canceled one stream. I'll tell you, I had something come up one of the days, so I had to cancel it, and then the other day I just didn't have the money to do it, and again, that's just embarrassing because I couldn't control myself. And I couldn't afford to lose another, $1,000 or $1,500. And I felt like I just needed to take a breather. And it's hard. It is hard to do a channel where you're gambling with your own money. Just to put the rumors to bed. Other than a very small amount of free play that we don't get anything more than you would get by playing at the casino. We get a couple $100 in free play for like the slot machines. I mean, that's really what I get, but what most people who play at the casino will get that anyway. So it's not like I'm getting anything extra for doing live streams. And I can tell you that none of us get like extra money or chips to play at those table games. It's all of our own money, which makes it hard. So when you do have a winning session, obviously it's like, free content for us, and we live to play again another day. Isn't that what we all do when we go to the casino though? We just hope to win enough or break even to play another day because it's just fun. I love playing the games more than anything. I want to hit something with the triple stars. Like, I have not seen this machine hit like double, triple star. Wow, I almost called it. I haven't seen it hit like anything major. Of course, I have a video. If you go into my slots, I think it's like a $14,000 hand pay. I think it was triple double stars or double triple stars or something like that. And I'm literally talking about how much I hate the machine I'm on. And I'm doing this. I'm just trying to get rid of my credits, and I hit like 14 grand or something like that on a hand pay. Let's go back and look at the chat here. Appreciate you being here. If you're new, I'm an idiot. And you are awesome. Margaret, thank you. I appreciate that. Gail, hello. Hope and Bernie. Go Bills. Yes, yes. Awesome. So I think we're already down almost. I think we're almost down 100 here. Oh. Yeah, this machine came from what? Seneca Allegheny Casino. I wish the little card reader, and I wish like this thing still worked. I know the ticket machine works. There's like, you can print out your winnings. or your credits or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up to questions. If you have any questions for me, or just about gambling, or like, I don't know, maybe like red, white, and blue, that doesn't pay anything. I wish it did. Like, if you have any questions just in general about, being a YouTube streamer, or Las Vegas, or even Nashville, because I live in Nashville, let me know. I'm here. Let's talk. Tell me about a gambling story that you have that you want to share, and you can share it with others in the chat. All right, I have to adjust the camera just a little bit because I can't. Can you just give me 1 second? I'm so sorry. I do need to get another phone because I can't see. I'm having a hard time with the chat, and I want to be able to. Sorry. Let's see, live chat. Okay, sorry. Okay, now I can see the chat better. My phone was covering it up. All right, let me just kind of go back here. Carmen, when you go on the cruise, you pay for your first cruise, and then if you play enough at their casino, they will comp your next cruise. Okay, so Carmen wants to know, like, will you get comped if you go on a cruise? Okay, so if you're a table games player or a slot player, the first thing you want to do when you get there, like the first night, is go and introduce yourself to the casino host. Okay, just let them know who you are. Tell them you're excited to be there, you're excited to win, and you want to play in the slot tournaments, and you just want to be a part of it. So just make start your relationship with him or her, and then that way you're on their radar. Okay, and you're more likely to get your next cruise comped. So I've never had a problem getting comped, so I would just try that. So you pay for your first cruise, or like I said, if you do have status with another casino, you're going to want to go to that website, You Are Comped. It's like the letter U, R, and then COMPED or PD. And then you make an account, and then you just have to show them proof that you do have like status with like either or like MGM Grand or like Caesars Rewards. If you have any of those type of things, just let them know you do have status somewhere, and then you will be able to like go on any cruise you want. I hope that answers your question. So yeah, this is I'm in my friend's basement right now. That's where we are here. Now this is just one of these little free machines, and it's just something to kind of look at when I wanted to come on and just talk, because I've been MIA for so long, and I'm trying to. So just to give you a little background on me. Okay, so I've been a broadcaster for my entire life, and I just got out of it about a year ago, so like over 30 years, and I'm doing other things now, and this channel was one of the things that I'm doing. And so I'm just kind of having a hard time just with life in general, just trying to figure out, like I'm not in a relationship, and I don't have a whole lot of friends here. I do love to travel, and I love my family, and but I'm still trying to like kind of find my way, because when you're in the radio or television field, you're constantly around people, and you're doing events, and you have those relationships, and when you leave that job, or if you leave that job or any job, whenever you left a job, you kind of lose all that, right? You lose those relationships that you had in the business world. And if you don't have any more, if you're not working for anyone anymore, which I'm not doing, then I don't have those. I only have my personal relationships, and a lot of my friends are married, they have kids, they have schedules, they have jobs, they live out of town. So I'm trying to find my way even at this stage of my life. So, and maybe you can, hopefully, if you can relate to that. I mean, if you have, I'm always here. If you need someone to talk to or just want to say what's up, again, you can always just go on my Instagram, Brandon O'Brien, say hi. I'm always here to talk to. All right, let's go back to. Thank you, Margaret. I appreciate that. It's hard to miss. Thank you. Oh, you want to see my face? maybe at the end. Oh, if you own stock in the cruise line, you'll get onboard credit. I didn't know that. Thank you, Buffy. All right, cool. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more and then just play a few more. Let's see how that looks. There we go. I have the stream on my phone and then on a big screen TV behind me. And it looks pretty cool. Looks like, like a huge slot machine. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Juan hears crickets. What does that mean? So happy to see you back. On the other hand, who pays you out if you win big? Oh, yeah. Yeah, nobody. You get more credits. It's still fun to hit. Like, we play these games because they're fun, right? We like to win, but it's just fun to play. I guess that's why people have these. Where's my favorite place that I've traveled to? Oh, it was quiet for a moment. Sorry, Juan. So, where's my favorite place that I've traveled to? It was like recently. I was in Santorini, Greece. And when you go on a cruise, you get to check out these places before you make the commitment to fly there and get a hotel and all that. So, yeah, Santorini, Greece is like my new favorite place. I want to go back. By the way, this casino sucks, right? Because this machine is like super tight. Hello. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. So, I hope we're good now. I hope you are well. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had good luck at the casino. And if you don't gamble and you just watch videos, I do the same thing. Look, I'm no different than you are. I get on here on YouTube and I watch all the channels. Like I never miss an all casino action video or a live stream because, I love to play those games. So I'm watching with you guys, and wow, we're burnt. Like we burnt through. So let's just say this was real money. We've already burned over $200, and like it hasn't even been close. Like I haven't had anything, other than a line hit for 15. It hasn't even been close. Do I head down to Tootsie's for a Miller Lite and a few dances with the ladies? It's funny because I live, I could see Tootsie's from where I live. That's how close I live to Tootsie's. But I don't get down there as often. It's beautiful. Downtown's a lot of fun, but I don't go down there a whole lot. Even though I live downtown, but I don't go out much. On the cruise ship, do you get onboard credit if you have at least 100 shares? Oh, you get credit. Okay, cool. Thank you, Janet. Do you think slot channels use their own personal money or money they make from the channel? Okay, so great question. Do you think slot channels use their own personal money or money they make from the channel? Some do play high amounts. Okay. Okay, so I don't know the answer to this, but we can kind of figure this out, right? So, some of the bigger channels, they spend, you're seeing like tens of thousands of dollars. Okay, so from my research of some of the big heavy hitters, the ones that play the big money, okay, you know who they are. Some of them are wealthy. They're businessmen, they're businesswomen, and they just make income. They make enough to cover whatever they're playing. When you have big play, you're going to get big views from YouTube, and you're going to make pretty darn good revenue. Now, this is just an example. I'm going to just throw this number out there. There's one channel that I know. Let's just say this. So I have this channel makes about this channel makes about $50,000. No. I want to get this right. This channel makes about $30,000 a month in YouTube revenue. Okay. So that means that they could play $1,000 a day and lose it every single day, 24/7, right? Every 365. But they have wins. So they're winning big, they're getting more views, and every month they make more than that $30,000 a month. Some are making upwards of $50,000 a month with YouTube revenue and sponsorships. So with that, just like with anything, the more success you have in something, the more there is to gain. So when there's a channel or channels that are successful, they're getting these opportunities to play, they're sponsored or whatever, and they may have some opportunity to have some free play because they're playing more. But the majority of the money that is gambled is their own. Okay? The majority is theirs. They've earned it, whether it's on the business side of whatever they're doing other than YouTube, and then the YouTube revenue as well. I hope that answers your question. Yes, Buffy, you make a good point. So YouTubers are supported through not only the views, right? So the views pay pretty good with the ads, but also the super chats, the super stickers. And if you didn't know, okay, so YouTube actually takes 30% of the super stickers and the super chats. See, they take 30%. So you send us $1, we're going to get 70 cents. Okay, just put that out there, just so you know YouTube is taking part of that money. The Patreon is, I'm not familiar with it. I know what it is, I just don't have it. And and I do not have channel membership. I've been encouraged to get channel memberships for this channel, but I want to make sure that I have content to give my channel members. Okay, if I'm sitting with nothing for weeks and weeks and months, and you guys are paying, whatever it is for a monthly membership, I don't want to feel like I rip you off. I'm not doing this for the money, right? So I'm not going to try to rip someone off. I want to make sure you're going to get your money's worth, that you're happy with, what you signed up for. So that's how I feel about that. I've asked about putting, doing channel sponsorships, but I'm just waiting only because I want to be more consistent with content. Let's burn some more cash, or fake cash. Okay, so then the other thing that YouTube started to do is they put you can go onto a video now. Okay, like if you go onto any of my videos, there's like a little button that says like thanks or something like that, I don't know what it's called, but there's a button where you can like donate money to the channel. Like it's on the line where it says like, dislike, and all that. Like it'll say like thanks, right? So in case you missed the premiere or the live stream, you could still go back and support the channel. Let's see, let's remove them. All right. So Jane, super chat. So you see down where it says like chat publicly as Jane Davidson, right? At the bottom. Little dollar sign to the right. You click on that. And then you can make a super chat or super sticker. Hey Betty. I have never seen any gambling from a casino in the UK. I don't know if it's legal. Maybe I could be the first. So, all right, Gail. So my suggestion to you. Hold that thought for 1 second. I need to get another drink. I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second. Okay. All right, so Gail is asking about maybe starting up, like doing slots and table games from the UK. As far as I know, there isn't anyone that's doing it. And she wants to know, is it legal? All right, so let's think about this. So remember, like, it wasn't that long ago. It wasn't legal to take any pictures or record in any of the US casinos. And it's channels like Slot Lady who started it, the table games, right? She was the first one to do live stream on a table game. I believe it was blackjack. So that really paved the way, for a lot of people to do it. So my recommendation is this. So if you live in a town where you have a casino, okay, doesn't matter where you are in the world, I would just start by making a relationship, right? Make a relationship with your casino host and some of the management there, okay? And say, hey, and I would maybe start the conversation with like, hey, do you watch any gambling videos on YouTube, like the live table games like they do in the United States or whatever? And I'll tell you, a lot of those dealers and those managers and pit bosses and casino hosts are going to tell you no. They're going to be like, I see it every day. Why would I go home and watch it on YouTube? And that's the truth. Like they're not going to go home and watch it when that's what they do for a job. So they're going to say no. But what it does do is it lets them know that it's out there, because they don't know it's out there. If they're not watching it, they don't know. And you go, well, I really like watching it. I think it's really cool that YouTubers get to live stream from table games. And the way that they do it protects, the identity and the privacy of the other people that are in the casino, including the dealers. The casinos do not like you to film, and this is one of the reasons why they don't allow pictures and cameras and phones and all that stuff, is because they want to protect the identity of people and their privacy that are in the casino. Because not everyone who goes to a casino wants other people to know that they go and gamble, and their privacy is protected and the casino takes that very seriously because they want to keep them as a customer. So so start that conversation and just say, look, hey, look, I understand about protecting the privacy of the customers and the dealers. And so the way that it's shot is it's overhead, over the table. You only see chips and hands. You never see anybody in the background. And it's good promotion for the casino. And then maybe suggest that you show them one of my videos and say, this is a guy I watch and this is kind of how it's shot, and send it to your gaming commission or your boss and let me know what you think. And then just continue having that that relationship with them. And that's how you can start the conversation. You may just get a no, or look, we all get a lot of no's in life, right? And even around here, like, there's no casinos here in Tennessee, but Indiana, it's not far. And so I had made a relationship with the Bally's up there, which used to be Tropicana, Evansville, Indiana. And I've been invited to record. Now I can't do live streams from there. They're against doing live streams, but they will let me do. They will let me record blackjack. I have a blackjack video on my channel. If you click on playlists and go to blackjack, that video has like over 110,000 views, I believe, from Evansville. And that was kind of cool, just to do it from a different venue. I'm going back to your chat here. I hope that helps. If there's someone watching that wants to be a gambling YouTuber, that's how I would go about it. I was at a group spin for a different channel and the slot attendant refused to be on camera to pay the hand. Yep, Russell, they have that right. I get it. Privacy is key. Oh, well, it started out good there. So Gail, I actually was just in Leeds back in January. I stayed at the Queen's Hotel. So I went to the casino there actually in Leeds. I want to say I went to that one there. Yeah, this is. If you're just joining the live, hello, it's Brandon. We're talking about life. Playing these fake credits here. But we started with 500 something, and we are burning through. Like, I would be really sad right now if this was real money. I'd be like, wow, what a way to rip through $500. Linda wants to know if I'm going to be playing. Oh, my dad's going to love this question. I got to tell you a story. So my dad, he is one of my biggest supporters and watches all of my videos. And he lives in North Carolina, and I'm all the way out in Vegas. And he just loves watching the videos. And so I said, well, you know what? You should come out. And he's like 80 years old or whatever. And so I said, you should come out and be on stream. And he's like, okay. And I thought for sure he wasn't going to do it. And just because he's never done anything like that before. And like, so anyway, he comes out and we play and we have a really fun session. If you haven't seen it, please watch it. It says Ultimate Texas Hold'em with Dad. It was like one of the coolest things. I'll have that forever. And so now the funny thing is, he'll text me and he'll go, "Our video has 53,000 views on it now." He tells me every couple days, and I always respond with, "It's because you were on it." And he goes, "Well, why would they want to see me?" And I'm like, "I don't know." So yeah, that's the story about Dad. Did speak to you just after your trip? I know Queens well. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, you work around. That's fun. Imagine Gail, if you would have ran into me, because I walked around Leeds quite a bit, right around that train station. I did eat at that Burger King that's right there in Leeds. Tell you what, we're going to end the video when this gets to 0. So, I did get this question. Hello. Okay. Thought maybe we were going to get something. So, what's the timetable for me going back to Vegas and doing a live stream? That's a great question. I thought I was actually going to hit at least 3 white 7s there. So, I'd like to go back to Vegas, tomorrow. If I could. I mean, I could if I really wanted to. I could do that. But I'm just not in a it's not financial. Okay, I'm not broke. Okay, I want you to know I'm not. I think what's that Easy Slot guy or whatever. He said something. He made a comment on one of my videos, and he said, he goes, "Yet another slot channel, another broke slot channel that couldn't hang with the big boys." Which, first of all, it's very rude to say. I mean, it's rude, whatever, but it's not true, okay? But that he's in the business to start drama. So, if that's his shtick, then that's fine. I'm not broke. I need to be a better person. That's the problem. Okay, the problem isn't the money. Look at this. We are going through some credits. Let's see. Okay, so Christine wants to know if there's any updates on Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so, gosh, when was I picked for that? Okay, so it was over a year. So the story about Wheel of Fortune goes like this. So I was doing I was a morning radio host here. And, I'm always looking for content. And one of the things that happened during COVID is they stopped doing the in-person Wheel of Fortune auditions. And you would just go online and you would make a short video, upload it, and that's how you would audition for the initial audition for Wheel of Fortune. So I took the audio from the video that I posted. Again, it was really goofy, and I just wanted to be entertaining for my listening audience. So I was like, hey, here's something that's new. It's easier now to get on Wheel of Fortune. You don't have to wait for the Wheelmobile. You don't have to travel to LA. You can just do it online by posting a video, and here's a sample of what I did. And it was just, it was the most outrageous and goofy thing. I was like, yeah, I have a lucky blanket, and I'm going to bring my lucky blanket with me when I come out to Wheel of Fortune, or something like that. It was just really stupid. And then, so that was in March of last year. And then time goes by, and then I retire from radio in June of last year, and I get an email in August, and they say, hey, it's Wheel of Fortune. How you doing? And we want you to we want you to play the game online on Zoom with other contestants. So we did that. And so I played the game, and I thought I did pretty well. And they're like, okay, well, if we think you're good enough for the show, we will reach out to you. If not, thank you so much for applying, and keep watching Wheel of Fortune, or something along those lines. So like a week later, I get an email. It's like, congratulations, you have been selected as a contestant on Wheel of Fortune. I could not believe it. I was like, what? Could not believe it. So I've been on other game shows. Like I've kind of, like, my whole career, I've done like movies and game shows and reality series and talk shows and all this stuff. So, you know, you kind of learn how to speak producer, or casting director. So you know what to say, you know what they're looking for. It's like after you get on a show, you're like, okay, what did I say to get on that show? Remember that, because that's the formula. So I got the email in last August of 2021. And it's a long list of things, like, like it just explains like the process of the of coming to the show and everything. So long story short, I have not heard from them yet, but I have a long time. I have an extended period of time before I could be going out to Los Angeles. Okay, it's gonna happen. I don't know when. I'm in the pool. I'm in the contestant pool. So that's the update on Wheel of Fortune. I am going to be a contestant. I don't know when I'm going to be on, but it is the 40th season coming up, and that's pretty awesome. I feel like my questions are very long, or my answers are very long-winded. Lennon wants, is there still a sushi joint by Painter's Alley? I don't know. Sorry, I don't know the answer to that one. Hey, Slotty D. Am I in the movie Benched? No, I was in a movie called Leatherheads, and it was 2008 with George Clooney, Renee Zellweger, and John Krasinski. It was a 1920s football movie, and I played a fireman. I was also on a VH1 reality series called Wedding Wars. It was a 10-episode series where we lived on a beach in North Shore, Hawaii, like Oahu. I lived outside for 30 days and ate nothing but rice and beans. How about that? Leonard says, I was on season 10 of the next Food Network star. Dang! I love to hear that. Good job, man. Oh, yeah, Slotty D. So this video is just basically, I mean, the thumbnail and the description is very misleading to what this video is actually about. There's a lot in this video. We covered a lot. And a lot of it was personal. Some of it was helpful, hopefully, to you. But we covered a couple things. But yeah, so I may have to change the description after. I didn't know how this was going to go and what I was going to say, and if anyone was even going to be here. So I appreciate just you coming to check me out tonight. But really, I mean, the number one thing, the number one reason why I wanted to do this video, this episode tonight, is because I missed it. I miss it. I can't tell you how excited I get when I get to, get on that plane and I go to Las Vegas and I check into El Cortez and I get to go down to the table and I get to set up, and I don't get to do it that often. And it's like, it's one of my most favorite things to do. And then to interact with, you're watching this, and and like I said earlier, I'm a viewer like you are. Like I watch the videos like you do. Okay. And I get that same enjoyment of watching other videos. and other YouTubers play the games. So I know what it's like to do it and then to watch it. And I get joy from both of those things. So the number one reason why I got on here is so that I can have some of that feeling. Now I know we're playing a free, triple stars. We're burning through free credits. I mean, I know this doesn't mean anything, but I get a little taste of what it's like to just have that connection with you tonight. And that's why I'm here. I just really enjoy it. I said I would end the video, or I would end the stream when I burned out all these credits. So let's see what happens here. We started with I think it was like 550 or something like that. I just can't imagine putting. I always get excited when the first reel is a triple. I just can't imagine putting $500 in this or 550 and just burning through it. I mean, when I play a dollar slot machine like this in Vegas, I put $100 and I feel bad when I lose 100. Like, I go, oh crap, what a waste 100 that is. Oh, there we go, 15 back. Yes. Oh, so Leatherheads wasn't real popular. I don't know why. The movie was 1920s, and John Krasinski was like pretty new on the scene, and George Clooney, they both play. He plays a football player, and Renee Zellweger is his love interest. And actually, both George and John kind of like fight over her, Renee. And so I can tell you a quick story just about the movie and just being in the movie. So George Clooney, he directed the movie as well. It was in the movie. So one of the scenes I was in was they're getting ready to jump off this building, a high-rise building. And back in the 20s, they would have those like trampoline type things with a bullseye in the middle. So if someone was jumping, they would know, to hit the target when they jumped off the building. So the fire department would have this thing when they got to the scene. So I was one of those firemen, but we were rehearsing for the scene, and so George is down on the ground with us, and we're out in the street, and they've got the street kind of like roped off there for the crew and fans, so we can kind of keep everybody separated. But George was so nice, like talking to all the fans, and he was talking to us, and just doing that was so like just surreal, like that I'm actually in a scene with George Clooney and Renee Zellweger. It was like, that's like mind blowing to think about. And Renee was super sweet when she got on set. We didn't see her during rehearsal. She kind of just came out and did her scene and left, but really super sweet to the crew and the cast and everything. So pretty cool. Oh, thank you for saying that, Leonard. Thank you for saying that, Leonard. I check my channel to see if I have any new content too, even though I don't. oh, that's save. That's a little bit of a save. I think that's 75, right? 45. A little bit of a save. So 15 times 3 there. No. We are. I'm in the basement of a friend's house. This is just a little free game we're playing. Got it on free play. I really just came on here to talk. If you're just joining the stream, this was again the thumbnail and the description extremely misleading. I mean, we are playing this machine and we played it down to like $500, but it was more of just me connecting with you and finding out what's going on with you, and you finding out what's going on with me, and kind of a backstory on what happened in Vegas when I canceled a couple of live streams. And let's see, what else? We learned how to get on a cruise for free, didn't we? So yeah, because I cruise for free all the time, and you can too. If you just go back into the video, you'll be able to find out. Am I in Vegas in July? No, I will not be in Vegas for a while. I'm not sure when I'll be in Vegas again. Do some fast taps if you're being held captive. Man, I always love the first. I mean, can we all relate to the feeling, right? We all can relate, right? First reel, triple. It's like, right? It's like it does something to your brain, doesn't it? I heard, actually, I heard something kind of interesting about that. I heard that. I'm trying to remember how it was told to me, and I don't really remember exactly, but it was like our brains, the casino wants you to almost win. It was something along those lines where they, like, this is all done for a reason. Or it would be like triple, and then it would be like triple would be halfway down, right? You're like, oh, I almost got it, because you feel it makes your brain triggers that, and it's like, oh, I can win it because I almost just won it, and then you gamble more money. So it's not the win that makes us gamble more, it's the almost that makes us gamble more. Right? We've all been there with the almost, right? Everybody's been there. I like how we're staying alive. Hey, if you're new to the channel, probably wondering, like, who's this weirdo? So I'm Brandon, and I appreciate you being here. And please go into my playlist and watch live streams of table games, and there's slot machine play and some other goofy stuff in there. And hopefully we'll be back with some really good content. I thought tonight, look at that. Oh, what that would have been. So it would have been. That would have been 225. That would have been a big save right there. 75 times 3. No save. So I just burned through like 550 fake dollars. So anyway, I'm gonna end it there. I really appreciate you being here tonight. If you have anything you want to, like, if you want to private message me or something you want to talk about, I'm always here. Instagram at Brandon O'Brien. I'm actually going to go there right after this video and just hang out on Instagram like a lot of people do for a little while. And maybe we'll do this again. Maybe we'll have more to talk about next time. Hopefully we'll have more to talk about. Hopefully we'll be live from Vegas or somewhere else doing the real thing. But thank you for being here. I appreciate it more than anything. And hopefully we'll talk to you soon, and hope you have a great rest of your. I can't even end this video without saying. I can't. I have to say one thing. Look, today's Memorial Day, right? I just want to say to just everyone that, I appreciate everything that all of our servicemen and women that have done for this country, and for me, and for just to make this country what it is. All those that made the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. And I had to just end it with that. I appreciate the people who are in the military today and all of their families for their support, and the ones that we've lost. So just saying a prayer for you tonight. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll just end it with that.